Hey there, everybody. Happy American Independence Day if you celebrate, or just happy day if whatever kind of day it is for you. It is a Friday here, July 4th, 2025, around 6 p.m. in the Central. Welcome, whether you're watching this now or later. We'll see it, maybe a brief show. Today we're going to do call-ins, and if there's nobody out there, then we'll wrap it up, and I'll get back to drinking the pickle lemonade that Mary Wynn has been making, which has been fantastic. If you've got any kind of correspondence for us, shoot us an email at veilasleep@gmail.com. And certainly jump in the chat and chat away if you're here, or if you're not, then hey, that's a great way to experience the show if you're around jumping in and getting an opportunity to chat around. This will be a hard PG-13 to a hard NC-17, so take your sensitive parties or the parties out of the room that you don't want to have encounter any of the ideas that might show up here. Also, hey, the Lunacy the Lunacy release party is happening tomorrow. So if you're in Chicago and feel like dropping by the Western, on Western, at 4 p.m., we're going to be reading a little bit from the book, talking a little bit from the book, all that kind of stuff. It's finally coming, arriving. Should be a good time. I'm excited about it. Um, so I'll forego reading anything from the book this time, since I'll be doing it tomorrow. Please come by. Mary Wynn, of course, is doing everything, so that means that it should be probably pretty cool. And I'll be there to be the kind of person that I am. All right, so if you're out there and you would care to jump in and play a scene with me, I'm gonna throw the Zoom chat out there. And so that's the chat. If you get in there, we'll queue you up, and I will pull people in one at a time, and we'll play a scene, and then we'll just do a few of those, or however much time we have, in turn, in order, and then we'll get you on your way. And then, of course, if everybody's out there celebrating and we don't get anybody at all, that's cool. In the meantime, while you're considering whether you want to do that, oh, not tomorrow. Right. Sunday. I'm sorry. Thank you for that correction. I thought it was Saturday because it's been a beautiful holiday Friday. It is Sunday at the Western. Sunday at the Western, not Saturday. Sunday at 4 p.m. Thank you very much. In the meantime, though, so what I'll do, while folks are deciding whether they're going to jump in to participate or not, I'll read you a few more of my poems. These seem particularly apt from my nasty poems file. I'll just read the rest of them here. These seem particularly apt for the holiday, because clearly, I think when I was writing these, I was feeling like a little tormented by different things regarding our country. So it was probably between 2016 and 2020. So they the first one of these is called Letters to the Editor, and it came from a relatively benign place, where after my family had moved away from Wisconsin, the little town that we lived in had a little newspaper, and my dad continued to subscribe to this newspaper for like years and years and years. And he and I had a long running enjoyment of a gentleman that would write into the paper, and he would just complain about strange things, like his neighbors, the wilderness around the town, things in the town that he didn't understand. And he was a terrible, terrible speller. So the paper would always uh, do SIC sick, which just sort of means like, hey, the writer misspelled this. We know it's spelled incorrectly, but we're leaving it as written so that you get that full effect. And what wound up happening is that the gentleman who was writing these letters thought that it was editorial by the paper, that the paper was calling him sick, and so he just wrote one last letter that said, "All right, fine. If certain people at the paper think my opinion is sick, I won't be writing any more letters." And then that was the end of it. And it was like a real live Onion column, and so we were extremely disappointed about that. But it's been in my head. It's been in my head forever, and so of course, I moved him up to a modern. I moved the point of view up to a modern to a modern perspective, and then wrote this. So it's called Letters to the Editor. They built the Wendy's too big. Why did it have to be so big? Now I can't see my neighbor's porch or what plants he's growing on it. I guess he can't see my porch now. I'm going to put it in a letter to the editor. Please publish it as written. Don't call me sick if I misspell a couple of words. Sick. Don't call me sick if I misuse a couple of phrases. That's a bird in the barn. Sick. But I can't trust the newspaper. I'll just put it on Facebook. So that felt like what was going on with lots of members of my family and their conspiratorial opinions. There's a point in time where it felt like conspiracy was sort of just a fun texture because everybody understood that it was nuts. And that's one of there are many other horrible things with the particular nature of reality that we're dealing with. But that is like one of those minor losses that still stings for me, that all the fun of flat worlders and everything else, sort of in that vein, the coast to coast style stuff, it you used to be able to enjoy it as a relatively benign thing, and now it has such malign implications for what people accept as truth, that it's really challenging. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that call in again, and we'll see if we get anybody. I'll read another poem, and if nobody's able to jump in, maybe we'll call it a day, and you can all enjoy your fourth. All right, so this one's called "Baby at the Bus Stop." Um, Nothing, then something, then nothing again. Four legs in the morning, two legs in the day, three legs at dusk. So maybe the problem is legs? This baby grabbed Pine next to me, and man, he had a lot on his mind. Not a conversation exactly, but sure, of course, like he's a baby. Real news is too hard. I call it fake because it does not say what I want. Instead, I follow the links and goo goo gaga. Now that's the news I like. But I'm getting off Facebook too. I'll be gone by the weekend. You know what I mean? Thanks, China Joe. What do? Babies say words just to try them out. Baby at the bus stop. Like Courtney Taylor's old man said, you never get wise, you only get older. Baby at the bus stop. Baby at the bus stop. All right. So, oh, great. I've got some folks entering the room. Okay. So, all right. Looks like we got Patrick. Oh, and Tyler Malik's iPhone. Pretty good. All right. Patrick, you're at the top of the list. So, I'm pulling you in. Tyler will pick you up after this. If you're still around, still here. Hey, Patrick. I see that you have no microphone and no video, but hopefully we'll get there soon.
Hello. Sorry.
No problem.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for jumping on and playing.
Yeah.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. How's it going? Where are you
Going
at?
well. I'm in London.
Oh,
I
good. Yeah,
realized.
I thought so. Hey, I still have to send this to you. I still haven't put it in the
Oh.
post. It's
Oh.
sitting right next to my computer. I intend to put it in the post and send it to you. I just haven't done it yet.
Amazing. Yeah.
But
I just kind of thought it got lost in the post, but
no,
whatever.
no, that's me. That's me being slow.
Yeah.
I still haven't done it. But now, actually, now that we've had face-to-face contact, then that will be guilt motivating enough for
Yeah.
me that I will that I'll get rolling over.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I'm self-conscious. It says harlots on my TV. In the background. I'll turn that off so it doesn't say that anymore.
No,
I was
no,
just
that's good. That's a
I
style.
paused a Netflix show that was called Harlots.
That's stylistically, it's that's pretty great to have that just to have that settled in the background. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pull a suggestion from the chat here, and then we'll play a little scene when it feels like it's over. I'll be like, oh, it's over, and then you can continue on with your deep
Sounds good.
evening and return to Harlots. And
Yeah.
then it looks like Tyler's next in the queue if he's still around. Okay, so looks like okay. Looks like the suggestion is gravel. Cool.
Right.
Ooh. Oh wow, I
Hey,
went down bad.
yeah,
Oh,
man, you good?
oh God, look at my knees.
Oh, jeez, man.
Oh,
Oh my God, that's a lot of blood, man.
yeah. Oh man, it stings too. I mean, it's shock. Like there's a little bit of shock, so I'm like a little. I'm just
Hey,
man.
man, stay down, man. I'll
Are you
run to
sure?
my
Wait,
car.
wait. I already got up. Should I
Oh,
should
no,
I get
no,
back
man.
down?
Sit back down. Sit back down,
Is that
man.
cool? Okay, I'll
You're
sit back
turning
down.
real white, man. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
No, no, it's fine. I mean, I
Dude.
think I'm still. It's just I probably it's bleeding more than it is like bad. Because
What's
it's
so bad?
God. I feel like such a dipshit. The one time that I don't go full gear, that I don't get my knee pads and elbow pads
Yeah,
on, I'm like, helmet's enough. Protect the
no,
important stuff. And then I
it
just
looked pretty badass, man. I got to admit.
did it. Did you
Yeah,
get it on
I
the?
got some good footage. I got some good footage. Yeah, it's gonna. I think
Yes.
this is the one that's finally gonna blow up. Blow
You
up on the
think
social.
so? Oh
Yeah,
man, I love to blow up. I mean,
yeah,
even
yeah,
if
yeah.
it was like, even if I wind up looking like what do they call it? A Jerry? A donkey?
A
Is it,
donkey, like a fucking
do
like an
either of
idiot.
those sound okay? Yeah, yeah. But it's specifically like if you fall down, right? There's
Oh, I don't even know.
I follow an account on my oh I I destroyed my phone.
Oh fuck! You broke the
Oh,
phone?
that's
Oh,
worse than my knees. My knees will heal, man. My phone can't heal.
come on, man.
Oh,
Oh shit. Well, if you blow up, you can get a brand new one.
I guess so. Wow,
I'll
that's even
edit
more
it. I'll put
stakes
it
though.
together.
We got to pick the right song. I
Yeah, we
think
got to pick the
probably.
right song.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I
Jeez.
don't know. I'm feeling like Springsteen.
You think Springsteen?
Yeah,
you think me?
yeah.
You think me wiping
Born
out
in,
on my bike to Springsteen is going to be the thing that's going to
yeah,
put it
born
over
in the
the edge?
USA. You kidding
Born
me?
in the U.S. Yeah,
That'll
I
be
guess.
so.
Yeah, yeah. How's how's it go aside from the
Born in the
born in the
USA.
USA? I was. I mean, I guess this goes long, right?
Yeah,
It goes for a
exactly.
long time. Born in the
Yeah,
USA.
you can just loop
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and then you
yeah.
can like replay the moment that you fall and skid
Yeah, just
over
like
and over.
over and over and over. I
I think
felt like
this
I
is
like whipped down in a circle, because
yeah, yeah,
I was trying to like, get a skid stop, but I just hit this patch and wow, yeah, that was gnarly. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's right. Born in the USA, I love it.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah, with a bunch of, so, but like, yeah, yeah. Okay, we just slow it down and we keep
Just
we
slow it
keep
down.
zooming in. Maybe
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can get my eyes. Hey, I don't mind looking afraid or
yeah,
sad. I mean, I
yeah,
guess
yeah, yeah.
that's when I play it through my mental camera in my mind. It feels like it's gonna be that way. You
Yeah, yeah.
know?
I mean, I've been taking this online course in After Effects, so I'm pretty sure I could like put some CGI on
Whoa!
the face. Yeah,
Very
yeah.
cool.
Like,
What
yeah.
like what you can do? What can you do with that?
Oh man, I can do. They got this new technology. It's almost like video game stuff. So I can pretty much put
Oh,
anything on your face.
wow! And just
Any
face,
reaction. Yeah, yeah.
just
So we did
face.
faces this week, and then it's the
Ah,
rest of the body next week, and then the following weeks will be different modules on like explosions and shit. But
man, you could
yeah,
just change my. I don't know. I mean, I guess yeah. But maybe some kind of like fine tuning will make sense there. But I feel like,
yeah, yeah.
if the only thing is that like you can deep fake myself, then it's like
All right,
could maybe
all
we
right.
could.
Well, I thought I'd offer, but
No, no,
okay.
no. I'm sorry. No, we should do it. We absolutely should do it.
All right, I gotta
Absolutely,
get
we
my
should.
money's worth out of this community
Yeah,
college
hey,
course.
use it, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
use
yeah.
it. Like this is a real world application where you can deep fake my own face on my face when I'm going when I'm going down. It's just when
It'll
you
look
said
so fucking
video
good.
game, I was like, oh, cool, let's put Mario in
Oh,
here, or like
oh
just
no,
a
no, no,
like one upping behind me. But if that
no.
sounds like that's later. if it's this course at all. Maybe that's a more advanced course.
No,
You
man, I
know,
guess it's like a 3-year program, so it's gonna be a
3 year
while.
community
Yeah,
college After Effects
yeah,
program.
yeah, yeah,
You know, your mom's
yeah.
full
I'm
of
in it for the
shit. You
long
are
haul.
doing something with your life because
Thank you,
that's
thank
that's a
you.
huge commitment. You
Hey,
know,
no, man, this bike stuff on TikTok,
yeah,
you're
it's
selling
fun.
yourself short. You're doing something with your life too.
Well, I don't think we can see any results. I mean, I am doing something with my life, but nobody's gonna give me a degree, and it hardly seems like, I mean, maybe the Springsteen wipeout is the thing to unlock
Yeah,
make it more like a business or a career. But,
yeah,
right now it's just sort of like how I spend my time, right? And I appreciate you coming out here and riding with me and like
yeah,
taking all the shots and everything.
yeah.
Um, Man, this is rough on my phone too. This is
Ah,
bad. It's not. It's nuts. It's nuts. New. It's nuts stuff.
hey, I mean, I gotta.
Ugh.
My my
Ugh.
my brother works at the cell phone store. He
Wait,
probably pull like
cell
a
phone store.
the cell phone store.
I don't know. That sounds like I'm gonna wind up
No,
with an Android. I'm not.
no, no, but they're
I'm
good
not.
nowadays. Man,
Yeah.
I don't think you
No,
you got money
I don't
for an
want to. I
iPhone at
don't
this
want to
point.
wind up with an Android. I just.
Come on,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. I mean, my iPhone's like 4 years old, and still, every time I use it around an Android user, I'm like, oh man, I'm living in the future. And
No,
you're
but
like, yeah.
dude, they have the blue bubbles on Android now.
No way. It's
They
got to be
do.
fake. No
No,
way. No, I was
it's
just texting
true.
with people and I had green bubbles from Android people.
I don't know, man, but I think if
So,
you have a modern,
oh, you know what that is? That's bullshit. That's lying to Android people to let Android people think that they got blue bubbles, but really Android's probably just making all their bubbles blue. And it's
oh
when you
my
get it, if you have a real phone, if you have an iPhone, you see green because that's what it
man,
really is. That's what
I
it really is underneath.
can't
You
believe
know?
this. The last thing we need right now is more division.
No, you're right. Absolutely right. We absolutely don't need more division. I'm just saying, I'm saying that androids are deep faking their own messages to make their green bubbles be blue on Android. But everybody else out there knows don't subscribe. Don't subscribe to that lie.
All right,
But
all right. All I was saying was my brother could get us a friends and family discount, but
I
if you
mean, I
don't
do
want,
appreciate that.
you don't want an
No, I
Android,
totally appreciate it. It's just I got to get, even if it's like a refurbished, iPhone that's 5 to 9 years old. I got to give myself an iPhone. It's just the way I got to do. I got to roll that way because I can't I couldn't live with that. I could be texting somebody, you know, I could be like, imagine the Jackass guys see me wipe out in this Springsteen TikTok, and then they start texting me, and I start texting them back from my new Android that I got from your brother's friends and family discount, and it's all green on their side, and it's all blue on my side.
I don't want to get stuck
Thumbs
in.
down.
I don't want to get stuck in on this, but I honestly don't think Steve-O is that vain
Well,
about
Steve-O's not
your
going to be the
phone.
guy. He's all fun. It's going to be Knoxville because Knoxville's the
Okay,
business
you
guy.
want to get into it? Okay, I could actually
Yeah,
imagine Johnny Knoxville kind of
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
being that like that
Yeah,
guy.
none of the fun guys are going to handle the
All
business
right,
stuff. It's going to be
yeah,
the guys that are like serious about it that are going to handle the business stuff.
okay,
So, I guess this is one of those like bittersweet days, right? We got a six shot, we
I
got a
gotta see.
plan, and then it's like, is this like a gift of the Magi thing? I think I would have to be giving it to you. Maybe you offering to get me a
Wait, what's
friends
the
and
gift of the
family
master? Is
discount
that
at
the
your.
woman with the cuts off her hair and then the
Yeah,
brush?
yeah, yeah.
Wait,
And then the other guy sells his piano or something, right?
wait, who's who in this metaphor?
Um, Well, that's what it was, I think.
Okay.
Is that it's like, yeah. Well, I think the basics are like something nice is happening, but then something also not nice happened, right?
Nice
Um
and not
so
nice,
it's
not
probably a stretch. You know,
yeah, yeah.
it's just
I
all
think I
jumping in
I
there.
still have something to give up.
Well, your pride by
My pride.
offering, by saying like, "Hey, I can give you a gift," but then it's
I
going to
see what
be,
you're saying. I
you
see what
know.
you're saying.
So I
That
think
does
that's
feel like I had. That does feel like I had to cut my hair off.
Yeah,
You know?
that's the gift of the Magi on
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yourself, you gift of the Magi and yourself.
Man, you're always so literary.
Yeah, I know.
What happened to that?
What do you mean? What happened? I still am. I
You're
still
saying
am.
so.
I
Look
pulled that out.
personally,
Oh,
man,
oh
man.
man, my knees are
Look,
starting to hurt now. They are starting to. Woo, woo.
you
All right. Oh,
you're getting really pale too.
yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
stiffing
mention.
up. I think my legs are stiffing up. I maybe should have stood because I feel like I'm gonna
Oh
have to.
man.
I feel like I'm gonna have to crab walk my way out of the parking lot. Maybe
Hey,
got to drag my bike.
here. Let me help you out.
Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, oh yeah, I can brace myself on the. Oh, I slipped my chain too.
Oh
Oh
man, yeah,
man.
wheels bent.
Oh God. All right. Well, I could just
Yeah,
brace myself on this. So,
yeah.
what do you think? When are you gonna get that done and send it over to me so I can upload it?
Look, I gotta be honest. I'm still pretty slow in After Effects. I haven't used any of the key bindings yet. It's gonna be a few weeks.
Are you see a few
Yeah,
weeks?
I'm probably gonna need some help from my professor too.
Oh,
So yeah,
really? Oh, I've got to
he's
lean
got
on your
office hours every
professor.
Friday, but it's pretty busy.
I just feel like you got to strike when the iron's hot here.
Yeah. Well, the rest of the world
Oh,
doesn't know that it was today. Well, born in the USA, 4th of July. That could be. Fuck.
yeah,
It is good
right.
time.
Yeah, it's
All right,
perfect
all
timing
right.
if we could get it
Hey,
out tonight.
yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. I'll send you an edit over.
I mean, if we got to wait, is there a Labor Day song? You know, I mean, is there like a
Born
maybe
in the
there's
USA again.
yeah. I guess born in the USA. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So let's if you can get it done tonight, then we get it out tonight. Otherwise, let's just wait a couple of months, and then we'll get it out on Labor Day.
All right. I'll, I'll
You know.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Hey, that's all I can ask. I mean, this is the friends and family discount that I'm looking for. So I thank
Yeah.
you. I thank you very
Of
much.
course.
Oh!
Oh!
All right, all right, great, 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 great.
Thank you so
Uh,
much.
that was great. Thanks, Patrick. That was really, really
Thank
fun. I'm so glad that you hopped on so that you could guilt motivate me. I could see you and we could play a scene.
Yeah.
And have it's probably already the fifth for you. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so enjoy the fifth and enjoy the
Thank
rest
you.
of Harlots. And thanks for jumping on and being a part of all this, both this time and prior. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this very
Yeah.
wild but fun idea.
Good. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you
Yeah.
saying that. All right. I'll see you
Yeah.
soon. Bye. All right. Pretty good times. All right. So I'm going to, Tyler, you're incoming. Let's see how this goes. All right. There's that little lag where we gotta let the video and the mic catch up. Oh, hey everybody, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey.
Let me the TV. We're not on it.
Are you enjoying your fourth? It seems like you're in full party mode.
Yeah. Full party, yeah. Yeah.
Great, I love it. Yeah, well, I wore my shirt that I wear for every 4th of July. So that's the sum total of my party here is that of my eagle and sunglasses tank top is
Oh.
is the way that I celebrate. And Mary Wynn and I went for a long, long walk. We walked all the way up to Lincolnwood and back down. So
Oh wow.
yeah, I know. I think I've given as much to this country as I can give today. So, like a real hero. Yeah. How are you
Thanks
guys?
again.
What's that?
Thanks for your service.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a service first individual. Uh, where are you? What's happening? What's going
It's
This
going
is
on?
Aaron's condo. Mhm.
Wow.
We were all swimming and then we came in for the improv.
I love it. Well, sorry. I hope that you can return to swimming as quickly as possible.
Pool's
Um,
closed. They closed
pool's
it.
closed.
Yeah, they closed it after we left.
No
We came
way.
home. Yeah.
No.
I know. I'm like, it's 6 o'clock. It's prime swimming time. Still hot, still light outside, sun going down.
Yeah.
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 Well, what do you think? The three of you willing to play a scene with me?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What?
Oh, yeah.
Why is Richard up right now? It's 2 a.m. out there. He's in London.
Patrick. Yeah, he's in London.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Why isn't Patrick in bed right now?
Well, I don't know, Patrick. If you're around, answer in the chat why you aren't in bed right
He's
now.
in bed right now. It's 2 a.m. out there. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah. You know what? I think he probably is appreciating your wise dad style words. you know. But it's also Friday night, man. He's a young,
Oh,
he's a
that's
young
true.
dude. He's up. He's
Yeah,
up
that's true.
partying,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know, up
Yeah.
partying, watching harlots, you know, in his London apartment. You gotta, you know, you gotta think back. I know that you're accumulating some years on you, Tyler, but you got to think back to like, hey, 5 years ago, Friday night, you were up watching
You're
TV.
getting old, Tyler.
Yeah, I was up watching TV. Yeah.
Yeah, up watching TV at 12:30 in the AM on a
Yeah.
Friday night. I mean, I
Yeah.
know that I probably was. I probably will be tonight. Mary Wynn will probably go to sleep, and I'll put on a movie and start falling asleep to something from Night Flight,
Come
and I'm
to
looking forward to
Ben.
that.
Come to Ben's. Ben's cooking a bunch of food, and his Italian stepdad Tony, who likes to make Polish jokes, is going to be there.
I mean, that is an amazing sales pitch.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
This is on the internet.
Yeah, don't say. Yeah,
Hey.
don't tell me the address.
No, I'm not saying the address. It's just close to.
Yeah, just put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, no, that's good. I feel oh, Mary Wynn really likes the appearance of the dog. Okay, great. OMG dog. All caps.
Sure. It's Aaron's dog.
Give the people what they want.
Nice. Beautiful condo, beautiful dog, beautiful people. What a 4th of July.
Show him again. That's a great.
Tyler, show him again. No, I love how it's all modesty now. Just- all right, great. Well, let's play a quick scene and then get you all back, hop in the fence to get back in that closed down pool.
Wow.
So let's see. Okay, what have we got? Suggestion, advice column. Okay. Hey.
Hey.
Circle up, everybody. Circle up. I hate to interrupt what I'm sure is a productive day. But
We were just in the pool.
We're in the pool.
yeah, no, I know. Yeah, exactly. Well, you should be the writers' pool here at the newspaper, doing writing your articles and your what. So, I just got off the phone with the chief of police.
That guy again.
Yeah. Well, it turns out that sort of the individual who's been writing in for all the advice Lonely Leonard.
Don't say it.
Yeah. They think
Don't
he's
say it.
Yeah, they think he's the serial killer that's been terrorizing
I
the
knew
city.
you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
Based on what he's writing, they think that?
Yeah, based on the questions that he's been asking, there've been a lot of clues interlaced in sort of his in the questions that he's been asking about his life, and I know that you all answer on like a rotation for that because nobody wants
trying to give good advice.
Yeah, we thought he was helping people.
Well, that's the thing is it's been too good. Every question that he's been asking has played a pivotal role in one of his serial killings, and the advice given has turned out to be the thing that's like, oh, he managed to avoid leaving the critical clue because he listened to each of and I know that you are composite, your dear Miss Sylvie, together, right?
Yeah.
But so each of you
Those questions did not seem related
At all.
though.
At all.
just think
At
about
all.
it though. There's a lot of questions about how to clean things going on.
Sure.
Well,
Sure.
everybody has questions on how to clean.
It's summer. It smells out there. It smells in here.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yep. No, I mean,
Yeah,
and
clean it.
that's so there's all the cleaning questions. There's all the how do I drop a nice gift off at someone's house without them noticing that I've ever been there? There's
Don't tell-
How is that related to?
Yeah. What's it got to do with us? We said tangible advice.
yeah, no, your advice has been impeccable, right? But and there's no way that you could have known that Lonely Leonard was the serial killer that's been terrorizing the city, right? I mean,
You
this
could
is
ask how long does arsenic stay in the body?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
said, I wrote it straight out in my column. I said, I have no idea. and I went to the next question. I said, "Who knows?"
And then we chimed in.
Yeah.
We also don't know, because that's
Mm.
the beauty of a 3-person advice.
Yeah,
column.
exactly.
You're getting
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
don't know,
points
I
of
don't
view
know,
at
I don't
once.
know. And it just sounds like it's one person who really doesn't know.
Yeah.
But
Really?
here's the thing is here's where the problem lies too. We do have like an editorial and research staff. So we dropped one of those italicized ed, looked up, and then we answered the question. So that's not on you. That's on me for running a tight ship.
Yeah, and you
Right?
should have told us that you have an editorial research staff. We had no idea there was an
You
editorial
don't.
research
You work
staff.
here. You know that. So anytime you're like, "Hey, I need you to look this up for me," that's the research staff. And Barbara and Glenn and Charles.
Well, everything we write has just been off the dome.
Yeah.
Well, and you have, and that's the thing is, your off the dome stuff has been helping Lonely Leonard kill a lot of people.
Oh God.
So,
Do we know why he's lonely?
what? You tell me. You
Well,
after
He's
all this
never
time,
asked that. Of all the things he's asked, he's never once asked,
How do I find people?
How do I
Yeah,
find
find
people?
someone?
He just
Why
writes
am I
that
still
in.
lonely?
Yeah.
I know he just signs it Lonely Leonard, but like that should right.
Yeah.
That's what you do is you read between the lines. You figure out why he's lonely.
Yeah.
He said he was on a kickball team, so I just thought,
Is it?
Oh!
yeah, he has friends, just no one to be intimate with.
Yeah.
Oh, right. He's on a kickball team. That's huge. I got to call the chief of police back. They might, maybe they can embed a bunch of cops in a bunch of different kickball teams.
Don't put that on me.
So they haven't caught this guy?
Don't put that. I'm not snitching on
No.
Leonard.
No, but it's out there. I'll snitch. I'll say, oh yeah, I remembered. Yeah, he's still out there. He's still, I know that we haven't had one come in a week or so, but he's still out there, still killing. He used that last thing. So what happened is that he did poison someone with arsenic, and then he waited the exact right amount of time to call the police to taunt them. And then they went and found the body and were like, it's true, it's gone. We can't tell. So they didn't know dosage, they didn't know sourcing, they didn't know any of that stuff. And that, again, that's on the research team and me for insisting that we actually answer that question.
It's on me too as a writer, because he asked me how to get back at customer service when you're mad at them, and I said you wait a little bit until you resolve the problem, then call back in as if you have the problem and ask for advice, but you've already solved it, so you're just dicking them around a little bit. So
yeah,
that's my
true.
fault.
Chief of police was
He asked me how to make
livid.
a cipher.
A cipher?
He asked me how to write in code and then how to make a cipher.
We should have known.
Are you,
I
do you
thought it was
still-
like a thing. I thought it was something for his kickball team.
Wow.
Now he asked me, how do you make a dairy-free mayonnaise? And I don't know how that was related, but I did a lot of research and I put together what I thought was a pretty good
I
recipe.
use that recipe.
Yeah.
I use it. It's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Fluffy. It's fluffy too.
It's fluffy.
The mayonnaise, yeah. Because you want a whipped
You would
mayonnaise.
think egg-free, it wouldn't be fluffy, but it's fluffy.
It's egg-free and also dairy-free too. So
Yeah.
So how many people did he kill?
Well, right now the count's at 17.
Yeah.
I know. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing that same thing. I'm adjusting my collar as well. Here's the other thing though. It's like I am glad I'm talking to you because I forgot about the cipher thing. And there have been a cryptic series of unencodable messages left. So he'll call the cops and he'll taunt, but then it also seems like, like they all want to be caught. And it seems like he's probably leaving these messages that do seem like they need to be decrypted and might lead
if
directly
he's using the cipher that you taught him about.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We go back to that article. We just read it and say, oh, okay, we can finally crack the code. Hey, you're pulling my ass out of the fire here.
Yeah, Chief, we are kind of pulling your ass out of the fire. Chief,
Yeah, okay.
Chief,
Okay.
weren't you ever reading what we were responding to? Like, didn't you
Yes,
approve
but
it?
it's so
You
much.
approved it. You approved everything that we wrote.
What?
I know it's so much, so I'm not going to remember. That's why it's good to have the conversation to stoke the memory back up. Stoke a memory up.
What kind of people does he kill? Is he like a vigilante? Because I
All
really
kinds.
don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
If he's gonna go to prison for the rest of his life, that can't be on me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would say that he's probably. It would be difficult to describe him as a vigilante. because I think it's been a wide array of people, you know, a lot of, lot of, a couple
Back
grandmas,
to partying.
couple
We're
bus
wondering.
drivers, there was
Bus
a guy.
We
drivers?
were just in the pool, Chief.
Chief, you were in the pool. We were right in the pool, Chief.
Our dog is getting drunk.
You know, tough to describe it. Well,
You laid all on us.
wait,
I know. I'm going to let you go back. Just go.
vacation, Chief, we're on vacation.
I just wanted to let you know. I wanted you to know the full picture because there's probably going to be some cops around. There's probably going to be some follow up. And here's my brilliant idea. I think this is brilliant. If he starts writing in again, let's just start answering in a way where we start to close the web, like
Okay.
give him answers that like lead him into being captured by the cops. I think
Chief,
the cops would really appreciate
Chief,
that.
I don't know if a web can be closed. You can't close a web when it's been opened because
You
otherwise
can close a web.
it collapses on itself.
Well, that's what we want. We want it all bunched up on the spider. If you have a web, you take the corners
bunched up on
and
a
then you
spider.
just punt, and then it's one sticky
What,
goo thing
what
with the
happened to you,
spider.
Chief? What happened to you and your ideals? Now you're all for the death penalty. You think this guy
I'm
needs
not
to go?
saying
You
anything
think
about
this
the
guy
death
needs to
penalty.
get closed in on?
Yeah, I do. You know what? I don't think that's too anti-progressive to say there's a man out there who's killed 17 people.
A lonely man.
A lonely man. Sure. Well, I mean,
Think
that's how he
about his
describes
point of
himself.
view.
Think about his point of view. Exactly.
I have chills thinking about his
How
point of
lonely
view.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's but you couldn't read between the lines to figure out why he's lonely. And you said he's on a kickball team. So,
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you suddenly make me the Frankenstein monster here. I'm trying to coordinate as a team and say, "Hey, look, this Lonely Leonard is the serial killer that has been plaguing the city. That has been figured out. Once he starts writing more letters, let's just see what we can do to drive him out into open spaces, obvious things, get him to start wearing like be like, hey, the way you solve this problem is that you start wearing a distinctive jacket and hat everywhere, right?
Chief, can we, Dad? Can we just call you Dad? Can we stop with the chief and just go back to Dad?
Come on, this is a professional
Can
environment.
we just be clear we're your triplets?
Just give us a Dad.
Everybody knows.
You said this
Everybody
job would
knows
be
you're my
easy,
triplets.
and now you're like murder.
Dad, I'm saving up money for college.
Okay. All right. Now, hey, it is easy. I'm just asking for one little thing. I'm asking for one little thing, my sweet darlings. One little thing, okay? Just one little thing. When Lonely Leonard writes in, we give him advice that makes it obvious who he is in the general populace. That's all I'm asking for.
So
you can
hard.
still give him the advice that you want to give him. Just
Dad,
also,
he said write what you feel. Did you say that?
I did. Yeah. I'm just asking you to write a little extra on top of what you feel. Right? Okay. Maybe.
It's a little bit editorializing for my freewheeling soul.
All right, fine. Get back in the pool. All right. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you for calling in, and thank you for calling in this particular fashion.
We'll call back in.
Great.
We'll call back.
You know what? We're almost done, so I think that
we'll get in there.
Yeah. Feel free to get to
Buy Jordan's book.
Oh yeah, buy my book. It's Sunday, 4 p.m. Sunday at the Western is the book event, not Saturday, not tomorrow. Sunday, 2 days from now. Yes, please buy my book, and then tell me what you think of it. No matter what that is.
Oscar loves it.
Okay.
Oh, what a beautiful dude. And Tyler is obviously who I'm talking about.
Hey, we're gonna get back in the lineup. So we'll get back in. What's the cue?
All right, yeah. Right now there's no one in front of you, but also I'm gonna wrap this up.
We'll get in. All right.
I'll see you in just a minute.
All right. See ya.
All right. Bye. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna get out of here before they get back. So, thanks everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your holiday if you have one. If you are in fact celebrating. Um, and you know what? I'll even save my last nasty poem for a later date. Really fun. What a great time. Hey, some good stuff can happen. Okay. Thanks everybody. We will see you next week. I believe that we're having one of our longtime uh, longtime participants come on and give us notes. I think Kennedy Rhodes is coming on next week to give us notes about what she likes, doesn't like, and would like to see improved about the show. So I'm looking forward to that because I have a lot of fun doing this, but of course I want it to be something that you all enjoy too. Of course I want that. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Yo.